Hi guys, Neil Pickup here, the Fat Lad, Supernatural Strength channel. And there's been a lot of chat recently amongst me and the lads about me getting back in the gym, here in the freak shop, doing a little bit. And I haven't done anything for a very long period of time, so it'll be interesting to see where I'm at and what I can do. This was one of the pieces of kit I used to use a lot for my side pressure. It's a Mesorenka side pressure training machine. Thing basically just a swinging attachment, so it just moves to the side in either direction, as you can see there. And I used to use that sort of in a tricep triangulated movement. So basically imagining there's my touchpad, just pushing in this direction like I was in a blocking hook position. This is really not to build so much attacking strength as holding strength, but it definitely strengthens the tendon, the ligament, the joint. It puts a lot of stability into the elbow joint using this machine. So for a bit of fun, thought I'd come out here and just see where I'm at now. I used to be able to do the bottom of the stack on this with absolute ease. And then over the next few weeks, just check in a little bit and progress and see where I get to, just to try and get a little stability into my, my elbow again, if I'm thinking about doing anything with any kind of serious level. We'll check it out. Okay guys, so to start things off, I'm going to warm up both elbows a little bit, and this will be a bit of fun. I just want to see what kind of weight I can shift for how many reps, knowing what I could do. It'd be quite interesting to me. I used to always warm my elbows up on 4 plates basically on here. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to warm up a little bit just to get a load of blood flushing into my elbows, and I'm going to probably go on 2, both arms, and we'll see what we get to. And it should be super like that, but the purpose of this is just to get some blood into the arm. So I'm going to go for 100 repetitions on both arms. I'm going to go for 100 repetitions, both arms, 2 plates. Bear with me, let's see how we go on. Biggity bong, mother fluffers. So basically when I'm setting this up, fatty part of the palm, wrist nice and straight, find a good balance point, plenty of weight on that elbow. Get yourself into sort of like a blocking hook position and just adjust the equipment so it feels right on the lock peg, and then just rep away. So here we go. And this is, as I say, this is just for blood. 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 42, 43, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 72, 73, 74, 75, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 1, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Okay, so that's just got a lot of blood in there. I was feeling that little burn at the end there. It's no weight at all when you start off, but it's amazing. Even super light weights, you do feel them after a little while. So that's the first part of my warm-up. I'm going to do that with my right arm now. Don't expect you to stick around and watch that. We'll do 100 on the right arm, we'll get going with that, and then I'll show you another little bit of thing that I do for warm-up. Okay guys, I've moved to the right arm. I thought I'd just try and show you this setup a little bit more. I've got my shoulder behind my arm like I would be in an arm wrestling match. Remember, this is not really to... You're not looking to gain much strength from doing this. It's to put stability into your elbow. So you're going to get elbow strength from it, but it's more stability, it's more tendon, it's more ligament strength. Tendon strength is super important in arm wrestling, in all strength sports. And I found that, to be honest, working this this manner always helped me avoid quite a few injuries. When I came back from my joint rebuilds, prior to that, I used to always be the guy that'd be doing the static, stupid heavy lifting. I really wish I'd adopted this earlier in my career, because I think there's massive benefits in it. I think that sometimes pushing your joints, pushing your bones that hard can be detrimental. I'm sure it was with me. So basically what I'm going to do here is just set myself up, and I'm training, to be honest, most of the time a very small range of motion. It's only going to be 2 or 3 inches, because what I'm actually doing here is training the blocking position. So you get yourself set, get your feet correct, the fatty part of your palm goes against the bar, and you turn like you're in a blocking hook position. Okay, and then just small pressure, now like this, see? Just that 2 or 3 inches range of motion, and that's all I'm doing. And what you also do with weight this light is move yourself around. The reality of an arm wrestling match is that it isn't static, it isn't linear, it isn't lifting a bar in a gym. It moves, it evolves, it hits back at you. So you need to warm up all the areas, all the positions that you feel you're going to face in a match. And I always found that if I did this at the start of my training sessions, it made a massive difference to the health of my elbow, to the health of my shoulder. And I think we're probably on, let's say we're on 15 or 20 there, God knows how many we're on. I'll pick up the count now. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. '69, 70, 71, 72, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 1, 82, 3, 84, 86, 87, 88, 90, 91, 92, 93, 4, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. And that's that. Both elbows, got a little bit of warmth in there. Come back in about a minute's time, and I'll put a little more weight on and we'll see how we go from there. Biggity bong, little fluffers. So the other thing I like to do as a warm-up, basically, before I start to work my elbows, is just basically go through the motion. I've almost put in much too much, like a novice arm wrestler will put much too much side pressure into your movement. So basically, I get the machine into that position and I'm just, with my arm there, lean into it a little bit, like you're in an arm wrestling position, apply that touch of back pressure, and then just push sideways, literally push sideways into the joint. And I'm working here with 2 plates, same as I did warming up the elbow, and I'm just full range of motion, working that joint. I can feel it through the elbow, and I just start to turn. If you can see how I'm turning there, it's that transition, turning from a straight arm position and supinating into it, okay? Supinating, supinating, supinating. As I start to press, I go from a flat palm, supinate in, flat palm, supinate in, flat palm, supinate in. And what I'm doing there is I'm mocking the position that if I was going for a top roll and I didn't make the top roll, then I could readjust my body. So I've gone, pow, I've gone for the top roll, I haven't made it. And then as I feel myself start to get dragged into the hook, I come up, I supinate, and I'm in there. And that's the block. I need that blocking position, because once I feel that block, I can then move my elbow, set my body, and get ready to make my counter, okay? And that's what you're trying to get to. It's just that reality check training. So from the top roll position, supinating, supinating, and it's just to warm it up. It's just to put some flexibility in there, some elasticity in there, get some blood in there, and get that memory, just the memory of the movement into your mind. Okay, guys? Great, effective little warm-up technique. Okay guys, so we've got a little bit of warmth in that joint, we've got a little bit of warmth in that elbow, and I can't emphasize enough, don't think that this is an exercise that you'd utilize to train strength, to train power. It's funny, you see a lot of guys in the gym, they're curling, the motion of their arm, doing this kind of thing, they're using tricep press. It's to gain the strength in there. When you're in the actual arm wrestling match, you're not going to do that. You wouldn't see me in an arm wrestling match ever pushing like this and creating a big extension on the arm. What I'm looking to do is be able to hold a position, to be able to get into an optimum position and hold that position. It's to maintain the position, okay? It's not to push through it, and that's very much something I want to emphasize here. As I start to train this, first of all, we'll put a little bit of weight on now. I'm going to move it down to, say, 4 plates, okay? So we'll just put it on 4 plates and then we'll work from there. Okay, we've got 4 plates. That should be about right. Okay, so we got 4 plates on. Little bit of weight. You don't want much weight. This isn't definitely on this machine. You've got to respect it. It's what I'm training here is the joint. I'm training the tendons. I'm training the joint. Training that stability in there. You don't want to be trying to go heavy on this machine, and particularly not for somebody like me that's not been in the gym for Christ knows how long. I'm just rediscovering stuff that I used to do and that served me very well. So basically, I've got 4 plates on. I'm going to just go through the motions now. We'll have a bit of a play around with it, and I'll talk you through some of the finer points of what I do to get that that stability in your elbow joint and what can help with it. We've got 4 plates on. Let's get it underway. I'm working on the left arm here. By no means is this my good arm. In fact, it's completely destroyed. But for the purposes of what we're trying to do, it's fine, and it gives us a better angle. So, first of all, set yourself up correctly. You want to be in the position you would at an arm wrestling table. So my attacking leg, my left leg goes forward, base is under the center of the elbow pad, and then I connect at that joint there. You can see the joint of the machine. I put the fatty part on my palm, I adjust it till I get in a comfortable position, and then I just support the weight until I get control of it, which is there, okay? And then from there, it's just that little range of motion. Just 2 to 3 inches, keeping that wrist straight, and there we go. And it's just basically amending my position so I feel comfortable, and then just that little range of motion, and I go through that range of motion. And straight away, I can feel everything starting to squeeze. I can feel that joint working hard, and I just start to manipulate that position and continue to work in that range of motion, okay? So same thing, we move to the right arm. Feels much better for me, much more inherent strength in my right arm, much better positioning. Left always felt like, you know, throwing a ball with my left hand, they're really there. Okay, so same position, get myself set, get my feet position set. I also then put fatty part of my palm against the bar, support the weight, get comfortable like I'm in that blocking hook position, and there it is. And from there, boom, we just start to work. Small range of motion, working inside my shoulder line and into about 2 or 3 inches of press. And then I just work it, and that's it. It's very, very easy. It's very fluid, not using weight too heavy, and I can shape my body like I would at the table and just continue to. It's a wonderful piece of equipment, this. One of the best, I think, that Mesorenko have ever made. Really fantastic piece of kit, and it really assists you in working the position that you would if you're in a hook and on the A side of a hooking match. And just this, what I'm doing now, I can really feel that benefit in the elbow, and believe me, you can build tremendous strength from this. Just to finish this off, I've done sort of 3 small sets with the 4 plates, really just to warm things up a little bit. Just as a finisher, I'm just going to see on this 4th set if I can do, let's say 50 repetitions on either arm, and if I can't do it, I expect it'll be my right arm, I don't know about the left. The first time back in the gym in a long time, certainly first time on this machine. Look at the dust on this machine. This is, you know, you think I'm joking, look at the dust on that machine. I have not been on this damn thing for literally, and I mean literally, years. I stopped really training for arm wrestling as such in about 2006 to 2010, and I've been very sporadic since then, and since at least 2010 I've really not done any training at all for arm wrestling, just shown up and competed at events. But anyway, enough of the jabber. We're going to get it going. I'm going to give it a crack on 4 plates. It's baby weight really in many ways. I think each of those plates are like a 5 kilo plate, so it's like 20 kilos, it's nothing. As I say, this will be my 4th set. I'm going to try and bang 50 reps out of that short range of motion, 2 to 3 inch motion on that elbow joint. I'll come back into the gym with a little bit more frequency, see if we can get some strength in there, and see if I can make these elbows perform again, and see what we can build up. And we'll do it in, realistically, a time frame of sort of a month, and we'll see where we can get to in that period of time. So let's have a crack at it on the left arm first. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 3, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 33, 4, 5, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40, 1, 2, feel it now, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Woo, baby. Yeah, quite difficult when I got to sort of 42, 43 reps, suddenly kicked hard. Got it. We'll go on the right. Okay, right arm, same old soup, warmed over. Good try for 50 reps, hope to feel more comfortable on this arm. Set 4, see if we can get 50 reps out, or there or thereabouts. I'm sure I'll feel more fluid, more comfortable on this arm. So same situation, get it set as you would, and you're in hook, bang, elbow down, let the weight come to it, connect there with the lower palm, and I'm in that hook, triangulated defensive block, and then off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, much stronger, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 4, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40, 1, much stronger, 2, 43, 4, 45, 46, 7, 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 55, 56, 7, 58, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 64, 5, 6, 7, 68, 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 65, 6, 7, 78, 9, 80, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Feeling it at the end there, but a lot more than I thought I'd get there. Pretty buzzing with that one. Right arm, much stronger for me, much more efficient, much more fluid. That was my arm always, and that position's always been a good position for me. Never really utilised it in competition much. Always felt like getting in hooks in tournaments was a terrible idea. There was always a guy as strong or stronger. You only need one battle. Guys, thanks for joining me. Thanks for checking it out. It's a starting point back in the gym. Something to talk to the guys about a little bit. Long way to go, but thanks for checking it out. Hope this gave you a little bit of insight. Remember, those small movements, building up that tendon strength, building up that joint strength from tiny acorns. We'll see where we're going. Biggity biggity bong, mother fluffers.
What grabs your eyes on that, if anything?